Warning, this show is hosted by passionate individuals who tend to use strong language and at times make lewd comments. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome, Mike and Josh Teach Sasquatch. Excuse me. Excuse the hell out of me. This is a sports podcast where two childhood friends try to teach me something, a little something. Tonight, I am joined with, of course you know who it is. Everybody, it's the Mike. It's the Mike. Yeah. That guy. Yeah.
Hey, well, thank you. You know, I guess I am kind of a big deal. I get it.
Well, I mean, that's why your name comes first in the title.
It makes sense, you know.
It is what it is. How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. How's it going, man?
It's going. It's going. You know, Snowmageddon 3 here in southeast Kansas.
Only for 3/4 of the day.
Yeah, and then it's perfectly sunny and somewhat decent outside. It makes sense. It makes sense.
It's like the Chicago front office is running the weather, too.
Oh, buddy. Sorry. So, what you got for me this week?
Bend over, I'll show you.
Okay, that is not that kind of show here.
Oh.
No, that's the OnlyFans page.
You asked the question, man.
Hey, I mean, it is what it is. I get it, but that's the camera in the corner of your room, not the camera in the dining room.
Are you sure?
I mean, either way, we could get decent. No.
Yeah. See. I don't know. What do you want? What do you want?
So next week's, the 29th is next week. So we've got the draft going. Have you heard any other actually like decent mocks?
You're not going to get anything decent. You're not going to get anything decent, nothing consistent right now. Just the way it is.
Yeah.
A lot of trades so far, right?
Totally.
Yeah. Now who knew about those before they happened? No one.
Yeah. Fair enough.
No one knew that those were coming down the pipeline until
it happens.
The NFL announced it.
Yeah. Because there's no way that we could have ever.
So, if you take that into consideration, the facts you know, nobody knew shit about these trades until the moment they happened.
Yep. So all these mock drafts should still be
all
perfect.
These mock drafts and all these insiders that they're getting. Where were you at? What happened?
Yeah, right.
Any information you're getting is trash.
Oh yeah.
Trash. The good shit, they're not telling you because they don't want anybody else to know.
Well, they're not going to give away free clicks. That's just ridiculous.
No, I don't mean the insiders. I don't mean the reporter insiders.
Oh no, the franchises aren't going to say
the
shit.
franchises aren't saying shit. The only thing that they let out is shit.
Yeah.
And then everybody tweets it and goes to Instagram and oh, I got this scoop. You got nothing. You got nothing.
Build up the trash story. That way you can hit them all in the face with it later.
Did you see the ones from the Patriots, or not the Patriots, but the Packers room?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Green Bay Nation tweeted out a photo.
Uh-oh.
Staffer book with a page hanging out of a notebook. And at the bottom of it says proposed trade. QB Love. And then like a 4th round pick. To New England for pick 15. A 2nd round pick.
And that was all in the picture?
Yes. You had to zoom in, but it was there.
Scandalous.
How did that get out? Nobody had a fucking clue that San Francisco was jumping up to 3. Nobody had a clue. Nobody had a clue in this world.
Yeah.
There they go.
Yeah, they did it early too.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying about everybody's inside information. Well, my sources I've spoken with are lying.
Yeah.
They're lying. I'm telling you, these NFL franchises could run a political campaign pretty good.
I'd be terrified. I'd be terrified. Especially some of these franchises.
Some of this shit that they got going on. I'm not saying you motherfuckers are sketchy, but you know what? I'm going to try the gas station sushi first.
Word to the wise, don't do that.
I mean, I trust it more than all this.
Yeah, I would definitely
all
trust
this
it more.
insider information we got coming out.
But I'm telling you right now, that's just a bad night.
So that was the first big thing that I thought was cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, love to the Patriots.
Yeah.
For number 15? Yeah, I don't see it.
No.
Maybe. Set him behind Cam for a year.
Yeah. I think he'd be fine. I mean, he sat behind Rodgers for a year and go sit behind Cam for another year.
Yeah.
Kid could learn a lot.
I don't know, but I mean, to me, I don't know about
A lot.
15th overall.
Yeah, no.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's what like I was saying last week. All these jackasses drafting, potential. These numbers say that the potential's here.
Yeah, but
but do those numbers match the game tape?
no. No, they really don't.
It's, all the hardline old school guys that, sabermetrics is any type of metrics is all bullshit. Well, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
And all the metrics guys that don't ever take their face off of a spreadsheet
No.
to look at a piece of tape because they don't need it because they got everything.
Yeah, they got the numbers.
You're full of shit.
Yeah, you need
No, you
both.
gotta have both.
You gotta have both.
They both have to match. If a dude gets 20 sacks in college and his numbers that he puts up for his measurables don't equal what a 10 sack guy in the NFL does,
Yeah,
he's a bust. You can have all the want and all the motor.
Oh, yeah.
But if you don't have the skill and the athleticism,
It does you no good.
completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
It just doesn't matter. Ask Taco Charlton.
Who?
Yeah. His 2 sacks. Alden Smith hadn't played in 5 years, got 2 sacks in his first fucking game.
Well, see, what had happened was, I got nothing.
So that leads
Yeah.
be wary of taking that Michigan defensive end in the first round. 4th round? It might be worth a flyer.
Oh, yeah. Especially
Day 1, 2, or 3? I don't think so.
So do you think, because we've already gone over your top 10 a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, but they're all relative because you don't really know for sure what's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, let's not even look at the teams. Do you think those top 10 players that we went through, because I know you don't think Trevor Lawrence should go number 1 overall.
No, I do.
Okay, Trevor Lawrence should, but then we got...
The second that Trevor Lawrence smoked 2 in the national championship game,
it's over.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I called it that next week. I'm not tanking for 2 anymore.
No,
I'm
tanking
for the next year. I'm tanking for Trevor.
Yeah.
Done.
Which, after Dak went down, we looked like we might be fucking going for that.
And comes the red rifle. Well, he's got to win a couple of things.
Thanks, Dalton.
Should have traded for Sudfeld. We want to see what the kid's got.
Not like we haven't had him before, but whatever. God. So the only reason why I'm bringing up the changes on this is, was it the North Dakota kid?
Trey Lance.
Okay, Trey Lance. So do you think he's still going to be Because what was everybody?
He's not dropping past 4.
He's not.
I'm telling everybody right now, write it down. I can't guarantee the order.
Yeah.
First 4 picks off the board will be quarterbacks. I can guarantee one thing.
Yeah.
No, I can probably guarantee 2 things. It's going to be Trevor Lawrence, number 1, to Jacksonville.
There's the one.
Number 2 is going to be the Jets taking Zach Wilson from BYU. He looks a lot like Danny Dimes.
Why would you want that?
I don't know.
Why would you want that?
No clue. I want Darnold.
Yeah. But, well, just gave up Darnold to Carolina, so whatever.
Gave him away.
At first steal, too.
Gave him away. Whatever.
Okay, so are you still hoping?
Three's probably, I think, three's the kicker.
Yeah.
Because everybody, every insider has said from day one, Mac Jones.
Yeah.
That's why they traded up. That's why San Francisco jumped up to number 3. I'm not sold on Mac Jones. Josh, however, is.
Yeah.
He likes him. It's not that I don't like the kid.
Yeah. It's just
he's hard to get a gauge on because he played with supreme talent against average players.
Yeah.
Most of the players that he was torching in college aren't going to play a snap in the NFL.
No.
Now, every offensive weapon he had is getting drafted in the first round of the NFL.
It's kind of one-sided.
Yeah, but his pro day was really good. Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater's pro day sucked. You know who else's pro day sucked? Peyton Manning. They couldn't figure out if this kid really knew how to throw a ball or not. Horrible pro day. You know who had a good pro day? Jamarcus Russell.
Huh.
Had a great pro day.
Really?
Yep. You know who else had a great pro day? Ryan Lee. Great pro day.
No.
Yeah, attaboy.
Yeah.
You're on top of it.
Absolutely.
We've talked about him before, so that's cool.
Yeah, I know. That's why the name's ringing a bell. It does sound familiar.
Yeah, because the consensus number 1 draft bust in the NFL of all time is Marcus Russell.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Ryan Lee. He went number 2 behind Peyton Manning. There was a debate about who should go number 1. Some people had Ryan Lee. Other people had Peyton Manning.
Wow. And Leaf turned out to be a complete bust.
Complete bust. But he had a great pro day.
Hey, all right. Well,
Manning could barely complete a pass on his pro day.
And which one's the household name?
Which one's in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah. Yeah, no. Fair enough.
So careful about your sweat pan Olympics.
Yeah.
Whether it's in Indianapolis or at their campus.
Yeah, because... Well, and the metrics off of the sweatpant Olympics are just ridiculous, too. Anyways, because it's not game day tested.
No.
That's whatsoever. And it's always been just... I mean, I've always thought it was a joke. And you and Josh have always agreed... Well, you've always agreed that it was a joke.
It's got its place.
Yeah.
But it's not the end-all, be-all. You don't Al Davis walk into the draft room and say, nope, he's number 1.
Yeah.
He ran a 4.340 at the sweatpant Olympics. Boom, he's number 1. That's what Al Davis did.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Just no.
I mean, I understand his original thought process. Back in his day, when he did that
No.
and took the NFL by storm, speed killed.
Yeah.
Because not everybody had speed back in those days.
Now everyone's just...
Everybody's got speed.
Yeah.
So it comes down to ability, too.
Which...
You know, it's been a couple decades. People have learned how to combat speed.
Yeah. A little bit. A little bit.
So not only do you need speed, you also need to, if you're a receiver, catching the ball's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, just because you're there, man, you still drop it doesn't mean diddly squat.
Sure does. It's 4th down and you're punting.
Yeah.
kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal.
Ask the Niners. Does it matter if you overthrow one pass?
Yes.
It can.
It can. It can.
And I don't blame Jimmy G for that. I really don't. He gets so much shit for that game. Well, he overthrew the receiver. Well, yeah. He also had a blitz coming, too.
Yeah.
He's just trying to get the fucking ball out of his hand.
I don't know if most people know this or not, but that shit hurts.
Not everybody's Aaron Rodgers.
No? No. Oh, man. Well, and it's like, so we were having the conversation about Trevor Lawrence yesterday. And somehow the Brady talk came up. And I was just dumbfounded. It's like, why is this
Brady from Trevor Lawrence?
That's what I said. I was like, what the hell are you guys talking about? Well, I mean, he had 7 rings. You never know what you can get. Yeah, he also got drafted in the 6th round. These guys that go in the 1st round, you either going to have...
And that's what I was getting ready. That was going to be my point.
Yeah.
There is nobody to comp Brady to, or nobody you'll ever be able to comp Brady from.
No way.
Nobody is going to drop to the 6th round.
No.
And turn around and win 7 Super Bowls.
No way.
So get that out of everybody's thought process.
Yeah,
that should not be in there. There's 0.
No, Brady's just literally one of a kind. There's
is.
no way anybody's going to replicate that.
And that actually goes back to college and his college coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carr. Because Carr at Michigan, Lloyd Carr took over from Bo Schembechler.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Brady was a Schembechler recruit. Lloyd Carr recruited Drew Henson. Brady was senior. That was his team. Well, Henson, this big athletic kid could throw the ball a mile. So Brady would start. Carr would pull him at halftime and put fucking Henson in the game. Then he'd bench Brady the next game, start Henson, bring Brady in at halftime.
Oh, boy.
That's what killed Brady in the draft. It was his college coach.
Ugh. That'd be a nightmare.
Yeah. It was a nightmare. And when New England finally took a flyer on him.
Yeah.
And the funny story about that day was, when Brady finally meets Kraft on the field, training camp. Thank you, Mr. Kraft. Thank you for taking the chance. I just want you to know that you'll never regret that decision to draft me. Okay, great kid. He thought he drafted Kyle Brady, the tight end that went number 10 to the Jets. He didn't know who the fuck Tom Brady was. It was a 6th round draft pick.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So there is 0 comparison in Trevor Lawrence and Tom Brady.
No, and that's what threw me for a loop, because after I stated, hey, you guys can't think, and we talked about this last week, the longevity, the life expectancy in the NFL, especially 1st to 2nd round. Is that what we said? 1st, 2nd?
No, period.
Just 1st round.
Period. No, not first. No rounds. Just the average career.
Is
period.
Year and a half. 2.5 years. 2.5 years.
Period. That's the average NFL player, regardless of draft or undraft.
Yeah.
That's the average.
Ridiculous.
Well, now if you get up to the 1st round draft picks, it's going to, of course, extend.
Yeah. I mean, you got 4 years.
No, you've got
5
4
years.
minimum, possible 5.
5. Yeah. Because you got the fifth option.
5th year option that the team holds.
Mm-hmm. So you got 4 years to try somebody out. For sure.
For sure.
Yeah. And then you got a 5th year. You did okay, but we're definitely looking for your replacement.
Maybe, unless you show us something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no, the higher
you get
drafted, the longer your career is.
Yeah. So you definitely want to be drafted.
You want drafted on day 1.
Yeah.
To a certain extent.
Yeah.
Almost now, it might be more advantageous to be the first pick of the 2nd round.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to get as much money. But you're only going to have a 3-year deal.
Which would still benefit the player for sure.
Yeah. Because then you can hit free agency sooner.
Yeah.
So you can actually do capitalism and hit the open market. Mm-hmm. Oh, you can't have capitalism. No, let's use the socialist model that the NCAA uses.
Yeah, because that works out well.
That's working out really well. Yeah. Let's use the socialist model that the NBA and the NFL use for round one. Where you take away the free market. Mm-hmm. Nope, you guys get this.
Yeah.
No, your contract's already written. What are you holding out for?
Right.
It's in the rules.
Yep.
You got a mute on that, dude?
Sorry.
Unprofessional son. Oh, dear Lord.
Hey.
That's why we can't have nice shit.
I don't want to hear it, man. You know how many times I've had to edit out your phone calls on this show?
What? Me?
I've still got all the raw audio. You want me to drag that up?
I know there was some more stuff I wanted to get into. There was the trade with the Packers and Patriots. I know there was more. I just don't remember it.
Huh.
Old, forgetful man.
I was going to say...
And I knew as soon as I was thinking of this shit today, so I got to write this down. I couldn't. My pen was in my hat, so...
The pen was in your hat.
Yeah. I couldn't use it because it wasn't in my hand. I couldn't write it down. It wasn't in my hand.
The pen was in your
It
hat.
was in my hat.
Your hat.
Yeah, right there.
Right there.
Hanging out just like that.
Just
all day.
Yeah, and you couldn't...
No.
Okay. Dude, I know I'm a forgetful son of a bitch, but damn.
Yeah.
It's another thing I have to edit out a lot.
I know what else I wanted to talk about. Everybody mocking Kyle Pitts number 4. Get out of here. History has shown every team, bar none, if you take a tight end in the top 15, you have just wasted your pick. Period. Let's look in recent history before we go through history.
Yeah.
Dickett was first round pick. No, third round pick. Dickett was third round pick. Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we took him in the first round. He was a rare first round tight end. Okay, but let's look recent history. Because we have a recent history. Hayden Hurst, we've talked about it before, tight end, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Baltimore takes him at number 18 overall in the first round.
Yep.
Then they double dip in the second round, or not second round, but third round, take Mark Andrews. Well, last year they traded Hayden Hurst to the Falcons because he was worthless and gave Mark Andrews a contract extension.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they did not get a first round pick back for him.
Eesh.
I think they got a fourth.
Oof. That's rough.
Gronk, everybody's go-to guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, third round.
Yeah.
Jason Witten, third round. Oh, Travis Kelce, the best tight end in football right now.
Yeah.
Second round.
Second round. Oh. Not first round.
Nope, second round.
When was Edelman?
Edelman?
Yeah.
Sixth round.
Sixth round?
6 or 7.
Huh. Makes sense.
He was a quarterback, though.
Edelman was a quarterback for a tight end?
No, Edelman was a little, got turned into a little dinky-ass wide receiver.
Oh, that's right. He's not a tight end.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
You're thinking Hernandez?
I am thinking of Hernandez. Yeah. Allegedly.
No,
he was convicted.
Yeah, he was convicted of that shit. What do you mean alleged?
Never mind. Sorry. There's all these cases that these dudes are involved in.
Almighty.
I don't want to get sued, damn it.
Nobody, we're fine. Some of the outlandish shit I pipe off.
Well, I mean, 100 episodes. There's only like 10, 15 people that listen to us anyways. Thanks, guys. We appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
Go to YouTube and watch us, too.
Yeah. Then maybe we can get sued.
Hey. Dang it.
Huh?
Quite a...
Gotta have goals. Learned that in rehab.
As you're... Okay.
Okay, but all these great tight ends,
None of them came.
came in the first round.
So what?
And you see all these jackasses year after year reaching first round tight end. Oh, I gotta have that mismatch. But he's such a mismatch. Yeah, so is a dude that runs 4.7, that you drafted in the 3rd and 4th round.
Yeah.
But whatever, you do you, Scotty P.
I keep telling you, man. These franchises, they reach and reach and reach for something
Oh, but
shiny.
the measurables, man.
Yeah.
The metrics on this kid, he's a playmaker. Yeah, okay, so how many touchdowns he put up at Florida last year? 5? Wow. By all means. Yes, that's the dude I'm selling the franchise for. He 5 touchdowns in college.
5 touchdowns.
I don't know. He could have had 10. But if he doesn't have 20,
Well, what's the point?
get out of here. Get out of here. You're not even in my discussion. Well, we didn't target him. Okay, so he's that dynamic and that amazingly explosive. You chose to not target
yeah,
him.
right?
So, like,
he's so good, we're just going to ignore
just
him
not going to use him because it's not fair.
the whole time.
It's just not fair. Because we're college and we like shit to be fair.
Right? Put butter on your bagel. Gee.
Oh, speaking of college, Alabama.
Uh-huh.
Not the university. The fucking governor just beat everybody to the punch today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Any student athlete attending an Alabama university has the sole right to monetize their likeness.
Fuck yeah.
Period.
Fuck yeah.
He beat DeSantis in Florida to the punch.
Fuck yeah.
He made a representative made a compelling argument. Look, if we don't do this, we're gonna hamper our universities.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you know the two big universities in Alabama, the University of Alabama and Auburn. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of those two programs.
Auburn. I always thought
I think
Auburn
they
was
play a
in
game
Ohio.
every year, and it's like supposed to be a big deal or something. I don't know.
What? No. Auburn.
Yeah.
I don't. No, I think you mean Akron.
No, that one's in Ohio.
Okay.
The Zips, baby. Edelman, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, funny.
Yeah. He quarterbacked them to a bowl win.
No joke.
Yeah. That's how the Patriots
Just-
found him.
That's so weird.
And they just didn't know why. That's why they took him so late. They're like, surely we can figure out something to do with this kid.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, I've always heard.
That's how it happened.
I've always heard that quarterbacks always make great tight ends.
He's
Which,
too small.
yeah,
Dude's five
itty bitty,
5'9".
itty bitty. Got 5'9" bullshit, baby, and 2-inch heels.
Well, the cleats.
Yeah. There's like quarter inches.
No, not real cleats, dude.
Okay.
In high school, I had half-inch cleats. We had nothing but grass surfaces.
Yeah, no turf.
Yeah, you lose a little speed, but you don't fall on your face.
Yeah. But even still, though, no 5'9". I don't buy that. Stick with
Yeah,
my
he was their
5'7".
quarterback, and he was an option quarterback.
Oh. Well,
That's why when they run trick
When
plays, they
you're-
run them through Edelman.
yeah, I mean, makes sense.
He was a high school and college quarterback.
Makes sense. So, you think Pitt's a 4? Wait,
Is ridiculous.
okay. And it's Atlanta's still a 4, right? They haven't.
They're taking a quarterback.
Yeah.
It's probably going to... We already... 1 and 2 is going to be Lawrence, then Wilson, period. 3, this is a tricky one. Everything says Mac Jones,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Everything says Mac Jones, except Vegas.
Really?
Vegas has Justin Fields 90%.
Really?
The Vegas odds have Justin Fields going number 3.
Huh.
Yep. Okay. Trey Lance just did his second pro day. He had 2.
Yeah.
The second one, it accidentally leaked, was actually scripted by Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers front office.
What? What?
So all the information coming out of San Francisco is one of those two. Vegas is betting on the outside option. Don't trust Vegas. They're trying to steal money from you.
Yeah.
Now, if Justin Fields hits, you're a big winner.
Oh, yeah.
That's why the odds are set up like that. They are.
That's ridiculous.
So it's really coming down at number 3 to Mac Jones or Trey Lance.
Yeah.
If Mac Jones goes number 3, like most of the insiders are predicting, then Trey Lance has to go 4.
Yeah.
And then at 5, you're sitting with Justin Fields still on the board. Mm-hmm. And you could see a mad dash to make a trade to get up there and get him.
5. So, in a perfect world.
So you cannot mock this draft.
No, there's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way.
Because when was the Niners trade? 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
I think about 3 weeks ago, yeah.
3 weeks ago, nobody was thinking of Mac Jones in the top 10.
Mm-mm.
They were thinking maybe somebody would trade up to the bottom of the first round to get him.
Yeah. And now all of a sudden.
So if you take that into account, maybe that was actually right.
And then.
This was to go to get Justin Fields or Trey Lance the whole time.
Yeah.
And if, say it was to get Fields, to guarantee Fields, or no, probably Trey Lance.
Yeah.
Younger. Say it's Trey Lance. Because Ohio State has a history of making it to the national championship game here recently, at least the playoffs.
Yeah.
How's the quarterbacks looking in the NFL here recently in their recent trend?
Oof.
They're not. They keep getting drafted high.
Yeah.
Keep not producing.
Yeah.
These are Heisman Trophy winning quarterbacks not producing in the NFL.
No.
So I would lean towards Trey Lance.
Okay.
At 4, so then say Fields drops to number 4. A pretty fucking good replacement from Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
And Mac Jones could drop to where everybody had him
Down
at the
there.
beginning.
Yeah.
Strategery.
Yeah.
All of this misinformation flying. Oh, well, my inside sources
Uh-huh.
are feeding you full of shit.
I mean.
We won't know. That's what makes draft day so fun. We spend 2 fucking months
Sweating and going, oh,
playing
hey.
a 40 time that doesn't matter because we've got 4 years worth of tape on them to know what they can do.
And it always proves. It always
It proves
goes.
who the dumbest asshole in the room is.
It really does. Really does. Because you can't. You pay people to watch that tape.
How are you going to tear apart a number 1 overall draft pick's whole life from 7 years old on to find any inconsistencies, any bad behavior, anything that you can count him out as number 1 draft pick? I mean, you tear his whole life apart. How many times did your mom suck cock? Was it in the corner? Was it in the bathroom? The car? What's going on? They do that. They do that. So did your sister choose to be a whore, or was it just necessity? They do this shit to them. I get up and knock them out.
I would too.
If these dudes sit there and take it, they're better human beings than I am. Regardless of what their past, nope, they're still better human beings. I'd get up and hit somebody with a chair.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't. And then you miss the simple fact he's blind.
Yeah. The biggest part of the Sweatpant Olympics is the medical.
Medicals.
The medical.
You're checking the heart, making sure
Yeah.
the knees, all the soft tissue. Well, isn't the eyeball a soft tissue?
You think? Yeah, dude can see. No, what? What are you talking about? He ran into that stop sign he was 2 feet away from.
You
Walking.
pick these kids apart and you miss the blatantly obvious shit.
Yeah.
How?
It hurts.
I do that. I say that shit all the time at work. We spend so much time looking at the back of the card nobody's going to look at. Nitpicking that motherfucker to death.
Yep.
Nobody misses a big ink. Nobody catches a big ink blotch right on top.
Yep.
That if you're flipping through like that, you would have saw it.
Yep.
But when you nitpick one little certain spot,
every time
you miss the glaring.
Every time. Every time.
And to be fair to Justin Fields, he is in fact not Dwayne Haskins at all. He's a completely different person, completely different quarterback. They're actually not really that similar as quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But nobody's talking about that now.
No.
Because we got to focus on Dwayne and JT Barrett and all these quarterbacks before him that he sat behind at Ohio State that have failed. That happened to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I personally did it because I was listening to the experts.
Wow.
His college coach, Cal, Jim Tedford. Or Jeff Tedford. Offensive guru. Run really good, sophisticated, wide open offenses. Every quarterback he put in the fucking NFL sucked. Sucked. That's why Alex Smith went number one and Rodgers fell.
Yeah.
It was his college coach, the system that all those quarterbacks before him came out of that couldn't produce. Well, it's a flawed system. Might be. That dude, however, isn't.
No, I think he's fine. I think he's all right.
So if Fields does fall, that's what it's from. It's from the system. A system can raise up a Zach Wilson. 12-0. Woo, look at his numbers. Yeah, he played Hawaii. Calm down.
Yeah, it's like KU playing all the high school, playing all the middle schools in Kansas.
They'd lose a few still.
That's what I said. That's why I stopped myself at the high schools. They'd have to play the middle school teams, and even still,
It'd be a fight.
Yeah, it'd be pretty
They
rough
put
for
up
them.
the numbers, but they wouldn't stop them all. That's for sure.
KU sucks.
Man, that's one of the things that I did want to talk about. But I wasn't thinking about it today. I was thinking about it last week or over the weekend sometime. Was GAU, in fact.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm glad a joke could make you jog your memory.
Jog the old memory there, see? Yeah. Right after Roy Williams retired abruptly, he can't coach the way the current NCAA basketball's run. He can't do all the AAU bullshit. He can't handle it mentally. He can't do all the one and dones. He's sick of this shit.
It's understandable.
You can't build a team.
No.
There's zero continuity. It's me ball.
I mean,
it is. And so yeah, he's still got really good players, but he just can't coach them. Out of his whole coaching career, the one thing he didn't want to do was end on a losing note.
Yeah.
What'd he do?
Yeah.
Just, fuck it, I'm done. No, they might have finished over 500, but barely.
Yeah, it was.
That's the only reason he even came back this year is because because last year he finished with a losing record for the first time in his career.
Yeah.
He had never done that as a college coach. That's the only reason he came back this year. So, KU, and this is how much Bill Self and KU think about the NC2A and all their fucking investigate. They signed him to basically a lifetime contract. Just a big old fuck off.
Wow.
What you gonna do? Nothing. You got nothing. You are nothing. The NCAA is sucking hind tit now. They are way behind the ball on everything. As I mentioned, just Alabama's already signed into the law. Everybody knows Florida's next.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's only
going to roll
time.
right behind them.
Oh, yeah.
The NCAA's gone.
There's no reason for them.
No.
The whole point of an organization like that is to make sure it's fair for all the teams under the organization. But the problem is
But
the
it can't be
NCAA.
fair.
No.
When you have Division One, 1AA,
Yep.
D2, D3, NAIA.
Yeah.
It can't be fair.
No.
There's no way.
No. There's a reason for all those separate divisions.
Yeah.
And it's just the NCAA is a joke. It has been. I honestly don't see once outside of the video games. What's the one thing the NCAA has actually done for any of these college teams?
Well, actually, these college teams wouldn't have all the money that they currently have now without the NCAA.
Yeah.
It goes back to the Nike days and Phil Knight, the founding of Nike. The T-shirt guy became the head of the NCAA.
Okay.
He's the one, the T-shirt guy, because he started getting these schools deals
to come in
for clothing lines, and so then that brought the apparel agencies up.
Yeah.
The Nikes, the Reeboks, Adidas, Puma, Converse. That's where they all came from. We wouldn't have any of this materialistic shit in sports if it wasn't for the NCAA, and all these schools wouldn't have all this money.
Okay. So
He's the one that created the shoe deal for the schools, the jersey deal for the schools. So they just, hey, we need a governing body to get all this shit lined up.
Yeah.
He's already got all the inside contacts.
Yeah.
He did. Got the bowl system organized. Did a lot of good shit for the NCAA, but then you can start coming down with dumbass rules. So, most of which are unenforceable.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
You can't tell a college university you can't have a football team.
What?
That's what they did to SMU.
You can't have a football team.
Yeah. You still never watched Pony Excess,
No, I
the
have
SMU
not.
scandal.
Yeah. No, I have not.
Yeah, you should. It's called the death penalty.
How can you tell?
You can't.
That makes no
Especially
sense.
SMU, that's a private fucking university.
Yeah.
That's not a state university.
Yeah. Even if it's a state university, you as an organization can't tell a state your school, your state-funded school can't have a football team. Bullshit. It's
And
my
that's what
state.
The states are finally starting to stand up, and we don't need your permission
No,
for our students
It's my state.
to make money off their name and likeness.
Yeah.
That is not your call.
That is so asinine.
This is our state.
Yeah.
Get out of here. How are you going to regulate something that the state won't let you regulate? You're not a federal commission.
No.
You're not a state commission. You have zero authority.
No. None whatsoever.
And the Power 5 know for a fact now, you cannot hold money over our head. We just went and got our own TV deals, dude.
Yeah.
They're gone. They're done.
Oh man. So again, on paper, intent was great. Execution.
No, the intent wasn't actually great. The intent was for the NCAA to make a lot of money. Just the schools were going to benefit too. They did.
Yeah. And then the NCAA had realized, oh, hey, they're benefiting too.
No, the NCAA knew that they would benefit too. The NCAA knew they were going to make the lion's share of the money. No, it was a shitbag Ponzi scheme to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't started for good intentions. It was started out of nefarious intentions.
Yeah.
It just basically ended up helping out every university. That was just an innocent byproduct. It was not intended. No, that dude was a scam artist.
Huh.
Yeah. But it served its purpose.
Yeah.
It's done and over with.
There's no need for it anymore
No.
whatsoever.
No. No, the conferences are more than able. We do it already. The Big 12, the SEC showdown in NCAA basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was negotiated between the two conferences.
Huh.
Had nothing to do with the NCAA.
We don't need
The
you here.
Texas Showdown that Jerry hosts.
Yeah. Not involved.
Jerry thought of that bullshit. Didn't need the NCAA's permission. He's the one that made that up. Everybody's going around the NCAA. The NCAA is left holding on to one thing and one thing only, basically. It's March Madness.
Yeah. They really don't have anything else.
Nope. Because March Madness isn't controlled by the Power Five.
No.
That's all they've got. Now, by saying that's still $1 billion
Yeah.
for 1 month.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good month.
I would like to think so, yeah.
And so in little niche pockets like that, you can see the upside of the NC2A.
Yeah. But those are very little pockets, and they're very few.
They really have zero business in football.
Yeah.
None.
No, none whatsoever.
Well, you can't pay your players. Fine, so the college doesn't pay their players. How can they police somebody out on the town on Wednesday night getting a $1,000 handshake?
Yeah.
You can't.
No.
You can't. Well, this kid got a job making $50,000 a year at a booster, alumni of the university, and they're not working.
Yeah.
So?
Fuck off.
Are you his employer?
Right? What does it matter?
You're not his employer.
What does it matter to you if he's...
If my football player can't get a job, then why can the math fucking major get a job?
Yeah. That's what always fucking killed me.
Well, they gotta have money. Well, what about my football player?
Yeah, still
They got a scholarship. The math major has 5 scholarships.
Yeah. Still
And
needs
2 student loans.
Still needs a way to fucking eat and live. Scholarship doesn't pay for your food. Well, some can, but even still.
It doesn't matter if the university wants to give away free food.
Yeah.
Who cares? Those kids are paying enough in tuition.
Absolutely.
That if the university should provide them with free food.
Should.
Hey, just come to the cafeteria, come to the student union, show your ID. There's the buffet.
Yeah.
Get what you want. Well, it's not fair. You can't have lobster on your buffet. Why? We're in Maine.
Yeah. It's right there. It's a whole lot easier to get the lobster than it is to the steak.
It's cheap as shit here. What, you want me to pay to bring in hamburgers?
No.
That's way too expensive.
Way too expensive.
Cheaper for a lobster.
Oh, yeah.
God. But as Americans, we don't take any of the big picture into account.
No.
We just look at, oh, well, Alabama's going to spend more money on their football team than my poor Kansas University. Well, yeah, because you got a poor Kansas University.
Uh-huh.
That's just facts of life, baby.
That's how that happens.
But you can't win. Well, tell Coach Snyder that.
Yeah, by all means. We'll wait.
Go ahead.
Coach saved the program countless times.
The second you tell yourself, I can't win, you're not going to.
No, not at all.
You're not going to find a way. You quit being resourceful.
Yep.
You quit using your fucking brain.
Yep.
And you become a lazy,
You just accept it. And
handsy little mooch
yeah.
that just want to bash the people.
That are actually.
Well, why do they have all that money? Because they won a lot.
Yeah.
That's why they have all that money. Mm-hmm. It's not like it just fell on their lap.
Nah.
They had to work to get it still.
Yep.
Come on, man. We preach, you work hard,
Yep.
and you put forth the effort, you work hard, good shit will come to you. But then the second good shit comes to you for doing everything that you were told to do, oh, what an asshole, you can't have that.
No. Fuck off.
That's what happens in this country every day.
Every day.
Well, Alabama can't use all their bullshit for their football program. Why? That's why they have all that money.
Yeah. Yeah, that is exactly why they have all that money.
Ain't nobody ever, ain't 100,000 people ever once showed up to watch a dude take a math test and paid money to see it.
No.
I haven't saw a channel for that on cable.
Give it time. They're starting to run out of ideas. Give it time.
And when it happens, who do you think's going to be winning that contest? Alabama? Probably not, right?
Probably not. Probably not.
Definitely don't invite him to the spelling bee. I'm sorry, that was
wow.
We better take a break.
Wow.
He already said they're kicking everybody's ass at football.
I get that. I get that.
What, no applause after the last one? Oh, man. Man. I know it was wrong, but...
I'm just glad I hit the right button that time. Still haven't memorized which is which.
Attaboy.
Oh, man.
So we trashed NC2A here.
Yep.
Built Alabama up just to kick him down.
Yep. Sounds like a typical Wednesday.
Amen.
Oh, man.
My bad. My bad. I'm a K-State fan. What can I do?
I mean, well, with Coach completely retired now, I don't know anymore.
I like our coach. I like Clayman. He's a good coach. Right kind of coach. Good enough to get Carson Wentz to go to North Dakota.
Yeah, it's all right, I guess. I mean,
Just saying.
Carson Wentz.
Good enough to beat Kansas State and Manhattan with Carson Wentz.
Yeah, that did happen, didn't it?
That's a fact.
Eh.
Yeah, I don't like reliving those days.
No, because that was the first time Coach retired, wasn't it?
Nope. He was coach. That was with Tyler Lockett, Thompson at receiver. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, baby. That was when we were loaded.
And we should have killed it every
Yep.
step of the way. That was that game. Okay.
Yep. That was that game.
All right. You got anything else?
Yeah. Yeah, I had a whole lot more. But I kind of skipped my brain though.
Well, I mean,
the whole spelling bee even fucked me up, okay?
the pen was right here.
That was just an excuse. It wasn't in my hand.
And the spelling bee should have fucked you up.
I mean, I knew I needed to write the shit down and I wanted to. I just didn't want to reach up there to grab the pen out of my hat.
So it must have not been that good if you didn't want to really write it down.
It was all shit that should have been talked about. All of it.
Well, you know what? We're going to meet before the draft opens, so you can think of it again, write it down.
I'm sure I will.
Looking at...
I did want to talk about the Stafford trade one more time.
What?
One more time. I really did. ESPN's really pissing me off, okay? Jesus.
Anybody with common sense should be pissed off right now about this shit.
For 10 years,
yeah.
I never once heard anybody on any ESPN platform talk about how great Matthew Stafford was.
Any platform. Not just ESPN. Any platform.
Nowhere.
No one.
No one.
Not even those...
Now, his first year, yeah. They had to back up the number one draft pick hype that they spent a lot of money promoting.
Yeah. But...
After that, nobody said shit about it.
Because you couldn't. You really couldn't.
Until...
LA just...
I finally figured out what made everybody realize Matthew Stafford was so great and underappreciated. 2 first-round draft picks. He's got to be great. Why else would a brilliant bunch like this?
But yet, and I'm still hearing this to today. Sam Darnold isn't that great. What?
Well, he wasn't with Adam Gase.
No.
Neither was Ryan Tannehill.
And look at Tannehill in Tennessee. Holy cow.
Looking okay?
I'm pretty sure I made the comment. I didn't know Tannehill could be that good.
Go back to the Rams and Jeff Fisher and Jared Goff.
Uh-huh.
That kid couldn't call a play.
Nope.
Couldn't call a flipping play.
And
You get Fisher out of there.
Mm-hmm.
You bring in McVay. Fuck, we're going to the Super Bowl. Huh.
Yeah.
Shit, maybe that kid's okay.
Weird how that works.
Let's give him $130 million. Oh, he sucks.
Oh.
Wait, what?
And then let's look at Kitchens. Mayfield going into that season with Kitchens. Everything, I've said it. Everybody on this show said it. On paper, Super Bowl caliber team.
It was.
Because it was a loaded team. They had every which weapon they could. Here comes Kitchens.
Well,
and it's tough to put it all. You can't just put it all
tough.
on him.
You can't.
You really can't put it all on Kitchens. But
okay, go back. Take it back just a little bit. Because that was Hugh Jackson, head coach.
Yep.
Todd Haley, offensive coordinator.
Yep.
And Greg Williams, defensive coordinator.
Yep.
Freddie Kitchens was on that staff.
Yeah.
Do you know what he was?
Wasn't he like...
He was a fucking tight end coach.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew he was just
he was
a single
tight end
coach.
assistant offensive coordinator. That's what he was. Okay, halfway through the year, Hugh's gone.
Finally.
And we give it to Haley and Williams.
Yep.
You got that part. You got that part. Freddie then gets bumped to offensive coordinator. He started out the fucking season as a tight ends coach.
Yeah.
That's where he was in life. And then, after all of the fucking infighting between Haley and Williams, and who didn't see that shit coming?
Right.
Those are two headstrong dudes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I like Haley. I just don't like Williams, so I'm going to take Haley's side. I'm biased.
Not like that never happens on this show.
No.
Ever.
At least when I'm biased, I say, no, I'm completely, clearly biased in this.
Absolutely.
I mean, through the roof.
Absolutely.
You fire those two assholes, but what had happened that year? You almost made the playoffs.
Almost.
Why?
One play.
Why did you almost make the playoffs? It was a play of Baker Mayfield.
Yes.
Who was his offensive coordinator whenever they got hot? Freddie Kitchens.
Yeah.
Who did Baker support? Freddie Kitchens. Freddie, you're the head coach now. You got the whole team. Okay, you started out the beginning of last year. You had the tight ends.
That was it. Then at the end of the year, you had...
So you go from the tight ends coach one year to you're the head fucking coach the next year.
Yeah.
Do you think Belichick's coaching path went that way? No, it did not.
I was going to say, I mean...
It did not. It did not.
Man.
Nobody goes from tight end coach 1 year to, hey, fucking head coach.
Fucking
Except
head coach.
for the Giants did it. Joe Judge. He was a coordinator though. He wasn't just a position coach.
No.
He was the Patriots special teams coordinator.
Oh, okay. Which, yeah.
But that gives you a unique perspective because your special teams is not made up of just one side of the ball.
No.
It's a mix.
Yep.
You know who else was a special teams coordinator?
I know you've told me.
Yep.
I know you've told me. And I'm gonna sound completely stupid and just I'm reaching.
Reach away.
Was it Reed?
No.
Ah, damn.
Harbaugh.
Damn it.
Pretty successful run.
Yeah.
Joe Judge last year as the Giants head coach.
Was looking good.
No Saquon Barkley.
Was looking good. We gave way more props to the Giants this last season than we have in the last 3 seasons.
But, I don't care whether you add or take away Danny Dimes. That roster, you hit its limit.
Absolutely.
What that dude did last year was amazing. He shouldn't have done it with that roster. Mm-mm. And now everybody's like, oh, no, they don't need a receiver. Look at all the talent they got there.
No, they need a receiver.
They need lots of things.
They need lots of things, but they definitely need a receiver.
Ask Belichick. When you're sitting with a turd in your hand, there's only so many ways you can polish that motherfucker. End of the year, you're still holding a turd.
It's still a turd. And we all knew. And when I say we all, you and I knew. I only knew because you knew what the situation was with New England.
They were going to lose, period. They couldn't afford to bring Brady back, period. There was no salary cap on the face of the earth that they could have fit him under.
No.
Period.
No way.
He wasn't coming back. And even if they could have fit him under the cap, he wasn't going to come back because he saw the roster he's left with.
That's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. What do you mean we're picking up a senior out of this high school?
You can't.
You can't do that. We got him a fake ID. We're good. We're only paying him $50 under the table.
The replacements. Ray Washington.
Yeah.
It's a nice watch. This thing hardly ever works. Security. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey, man. So that's what boils down to this whole Stafford thing is because he got
2 first-round picks.
That's what made him great.
And he has to be great because McVay made Goff great.
I don't think McVay could do... I don't think he can make Stafford great.
I've always stood up for Stafford.
Josh, you have.
Josh, no, you don't understand. Josh hated that.
Oh, with a passion. With a passion.
I mean,
he was obsessed.
But you weren't...
And that was just with what I had here.
You weren't sitting with him on draft night.
No, that's...
The month leading up to the draft where you knew Detroit was taking Matthew Stafford, number 1. Go back and look at Stafford's college numbers. A little suspect.
Questionable.
He definitely wasn't completing 70% of his passes in college. Try 56.
Ooh.
His stud wide receiver? It's fucking AJ Green. His running back was no Sean Marino, another first-round draft pick. 4/5 of his offensive line got drafted in the first round. And he couldn't win a national championship at Georgia.
So, hold on. What you're telling me is throughout his whole career.
He's had nothing but studs and never won rings.
So, out of his whole career, not just his pro career, but his college career too, he's always had weapons.
Yes, at every step of the way. Has had unbelievable weapons. And no ring.
Yeah, you know, that sounds like the aunt that's been on her 5th divorce and getting ready to marry at the end
Those
of Christmas.
assholes.
Yeah, those assholes.
Well,
it sounds
all
like
5
there's...
of them were assholes, but you're pristine and perfect.
Yeah, there sounds like there's a common
denominator. There's one common denominator.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. But because he got 2 first round picks.
Now he's great. And, well, not only that, Dan Orlovsky, NFL expert. Oh, I've always said he's great. But yeah, you were backing him up in Detroit. You were the backup quarterback, dude.
Kind of have to.
So I'm sure you're an expert from the bench. Yeah, he looks impressive from the sideline. What about the receiver catching dirt balls from him?
Yeah.
How great do you think he thinks he is? Calvin Johnson said, "Fuck this, I'm retiring."
Yeah, true story. True story. You retired Megatron.
Retired Megatron, dude. That's how great you are. I mean, that's pretty
That's
impressive.
actually really impressive.
I wouldn't think it possible.
You go to think about it. Yeah, no, that's actually really impressive.
Well, Megatron was a steal nobody knew, except for the fact you took him at 2 overall, and everybody knew he should have gone number 1.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatevs.
Got it.
Stafford had nobody.
No
one.
Except
Never.
He got drafted number 1 year.
Yep.
Calvin Johnson went number 2 next year.
Yep.
You got the best player in the draft at number 2.
Yep.
But you played your whole career with nobody.
Nobody. No one.
Well, yeah, your rookie year you didn't. You didn't have Calvin Johnson yet.
Yep.
He didn't come along till your 2nd year.
Yeah.
The American memory. You make fun of me.
No.
Man, I think I'm doing pretty good.
You're doing really good compared to some. Wow.
Just saying, folks.
It hurts.
It does.
It hurts so much. looking at our timestamp here, bud. You got anything else football you want to get off your chest before we move into Saturday night?
We can move on.
Okay. So Saturday night.
I can't wait, dude.
Well, this Saturday night. Yeah, no, this pay-per-view is going to be amazing. I'm excited. Full camp.
You've been watching the hype videos from Hospital, haven't you?
No, I have
Lying.
not. Actually,
Lying.
I have not.
Bullshit.
I have not.
My ass. I'm sure you.
Hey,
Your
Askren,
ass has probably had TikTok pulled up and hey,
listen here, all right?
Georgie boy.
After the Askren SmackDown from last week, no. He had the thumbs up, all right? And I mean it this time, okay? He had the thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Screw Masvidal, screw Paul. Askren had the thumbs up.
Both times.
Both times.
Why are you stopping that
Yeah,
fight?
don't stop that fight. He's good. Bullshit.
Stinks. Some people paid $50 for that bullshit.
I don't know why. I watched the highlight video and I laughed and laughed.
Me too. My favorite one. Somebody.
And then I listened
It
to
was
the
some-
commentary on the fight.
I don't even remember who it was. Somebody on Twitter was like, I bet Dana White's even illegally streaming this sumbitch because he ain't giving those fuckers $50.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I was trolling around on Twitter seeing if I could find stuff there.
Well, and then somebody else had, and it was on Twitter. It's like, you might not want to let De La Hoya do any more commentating on cocaine.
Right?
He's not good.
The commentating on...
Now, how bad is it when cocaine doesn't make you good?
Pretty bad.
What's wrong with you?
Pretty bad.
Come on, man.
Dude, it was a joke of just a whole production. Really was. But that being said, before we get into the Masvidal fight, I want to talk about last weekend.
Let's do it.
So last weekend was UFC Fight Night, Whitaker versus Gastelum. Holy cow. I was excited about it. I know you were excited about it. I was giddy as a schoolgirl. But let's run through this just real quick. We started off the fights with Tony Gravely going up against Anthony Burchak. Sorry. Knockout. Round 2.
Woo.
It was a beautiful knockout.
And the first round of that fight was really good.
Really good. Gravely looked amazing.
Well, then
and
Burchak came back.
Yep.
It was a back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
Both guys were stunned. Both heavy shots. It was a great round.
Really great.
Yeah, the second round went quick.
Real quick. Minute 31.
Yeah. Didn't really need to take that long.
No, it should have been minute 10. Really good fight. Then we had Austin Hubbard and Dakota Bush coming in for replacements real quick.
Yeah.
Because we ended up losing a total of three fights on that card. We lost a co-main, a couple.
No, Hubbard was supposed to be there. Dakota
Okay.
Bush was the late replacement.
Okay.
He was coming in on a week notice.
Yeah.
Made weight.
Yeah. Hey, as long as you can make weight. Awesome.
And had a really good first round.
Yes, he did.
But ran out of gas. Austin Hubbard.
Way early. And the thing was like Bush didn't even make it out of the first round with his gas tank.
No,
he didn't. Dumped out like 3.5 minutes.
Probably.
I mean, in unanimous decision for Austin Hubbard.
And it was nothing impressive. We probably would have spent too much time talking about it.
Way too much time about it. So let's go ahead and talk about Fabinski going up against Mearshart, the sleeper of the fights.
What I told
which was ridiculous because everybody kept looking at the Hamzat, which we talked about last week.
Well, and
I needed to be reminded about that.
I told Jake at work.
Yep.
Like, when he was going through the fights, I was like, and that fight there where GM3's the dog, that's bullshit. Everybody's got the fucking Hamzat bullshit in their mind.
Yep.
Not paying attention to how good Hamzat is. And I told Jake, GM3's going to sub his ass out in round 1.
Yep.
Period.
2 minutes into round 1. Subbed his ass out.
It was simple.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how anybody could see that fight going any other way.
There's no way it should have gone any other way. And it didn't.
It just wasn't going to.
No. Next fight we had at women's strawweight, Jessica Pena going up against Pena. Apologies. Going up against Lupita. Yeah, Lupi. So, Lupita, no, they actually changed her name on her fucking profile.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
No, it's fine.
I mean, for her, it's fine.
That's what everybody calls her.
Godinez looked good. I mean, I had Pena.
What did I say was going to happen in that fight?
Yeah.
What happened in that fight?
So, Godinez.
Really strong.
Really strong. But once Pena got her on the ground. Pena, sorry. I'm going to keep fucking that up. I'm sitting here looking at it.
And
I'm wanting to say
wasn't even
panini
on
press.
The ground.
No. It was the clinch on.
Sliding to her back. Backpacking her
Thank you. I was just about to say. Oh, yeah. No, she put all that extra work on the Godinez.
Yeah.
Godinez?
Yep.
Loopy. She put all that work on Loopy in the clinch and on the cage. And it was.
She couldn't do anything.
No, there was nothing she could do.
I tried to tell people. And that was another dog.
Oh, yeah.
What do you. Yeah, well, she hasn't fought in 3 years. Yeah, what now? This is what should be talked about. Why hadn't she fought?
Yep.
Oh, well, it was a USADA mix-up. Excuse me? A mix-up?
No.
Taking 3 years of somebody's career for a mix-up?
That's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Ooh.
That's what I hate about USADA.
I'd be up USADA's ass.
Daily.
Pay me.
Yeah.
You took 3 years of my life I'll never get back.
Jessica walked away with a split decision on this. And
I understand. I wouldn't have had it as a split decision.
No, I would have had it unanimous. I would have had a unanimous decision for Jessica because of the clinch game. But
Lupe won the distance striking. She landed the more powerful strike.
She did. And she looked really good at doing it. I mean, it was one of the things. And I mean, it was her first UFC debut and 5-0. It wasn't.
No.
Not for Lupe?
No. Yeah, it was because she just came from LFA.
Yep. I mean,
she smoked showed Demopolis.
That's right. I think she's got a decent.
Oh, she's got a lot of talent.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A lot of talent, for sure.
All right, moving on to heavyweight. We had Alexander Romanov going up against Juan Espinino. Split decision for Romanov on this one, and I don't. Wait, hold on. Yes, it was a boring fight, but I remember why this was the way it was. So, in the third round, we had a hell of a groin shot.
Yep.
A hell of a groin shot, so much that it took this 250-pound dude down in tears for the full allotted 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Doc came in. Can you fight? What? No. No. Okay, we're going to stop the fight here halfway through round 3. No, it was a minute through round 3.
Yep.
Now I'm looking at this. And they scored the fight as was.
Yep. And that's what you should do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And they gave it to Romanov. And like you said, it was kind of a pity. It really was.
It was.
It was a pity. Hey, here's your vote.
Yeah, you just took that right to the.
Yeah.
You took that to regions that I don't want to think about.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Espinino was. I thought he was doing better.
He was.
And I mean, the fight, like you said, was kind of a boring fight. And it happens more than not with heavyweight fights. But I mean, Espinino looked good. And up until that. So
what can you do?
Give the guy a handshake and say, hey, good job, bud.
Gave him a win, and there you go.
Gave him a win. Gave him a nice pack. Later, bud. Next one.
I go get that checked out.
Yeah, like now. Hopefully it will recede before you get to the hospital.
Couldn't hold my breath.
I don't think he was holding his breath a lot. Next fight at lightweight, we had Vila Bob Ross going up against Alexander Munoz. Split decision this one.
They moved up to light heavyweight, did they?
I said lightweight.
I thought you said light heavyweight.
No, I said lightweight. Don't do that to me.
Check your audio later.
I have a problem with the names as it is. I can at least get the weight classes right.
That was a good fight.
It really was.
Fight.
It really was. Munoz looked really good.
He did.
I kind of had this fight as a wash going into it. I thought Pena was just going to come in.
I honestly thought Pena would do a little bit better.
Yeah.
I thought he did good enough to win the fight.
Yeah.
But I wasn't opposed to a draw.
No, and actually that was stated during the scoring, and I wouldn't have argued with you one bit. No. I mean, like I said, fight. It was a really good fight. Yeah.
Better be ready whenever Munoz.
Yeah.
Is standing against you.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna come.
Next fight we have here, women's flyweight, because this was causing controversy between us that night too, because we had Cortez jumping down from bantamweight to flyweight.
Yep.
And then Kish, she jumped up from strawweight a while back.
The controversy was the fucking betting line.
Oh, completely outrageous. Completely outrageous. Because they had Kish.
The betting line says Cortez is going to win by the end of round 1.
Yeah.
That's what that line means.
And
that's not that fight, folks.
No.
That fight could have actually gone either way.
Yeah, and it was Cortez getting a split decision. And honestly, I questioned it at first after the announcement. I was like, Kish could have actually won that.
Yeah, she very well could have.
I mean, and it was a good fight.
And I mean, I picked Tracy. Of course you want Tracy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course you want to be biased and have your person win.
Well,
but that's the thing, though, is...
if you look at it from the seller's market...
Uh-huh.
She's younger.
Yep.
Don't get mad at me for saying it, but I just got to keep it real. She's prettier. And way meaner and way more skilled than Rachel.
Jessica.
No. Rachel.
Oh. What? Hold on.
Yep. She's
the skilled and meaner. I'm gonna give you that.
She's prettier.
What?
She's prettier.
Okay, we're gonna have talks after this.
Well, you know what?
No, just I'm gonna make an ass out of myself fairly quickly. Anyways, Cortez won the split decision.
Champions pay the price. Huh? Attaboy.
I will bite my tongue on this for now, but boy howdy, cameras off, it's on.
Champions pay the price.
It was a good scrap between the girls. I mean, it really was. And Kish, it reminded me on how good Kish is. I mean,
That's why I had you pull up her record.
Yep. And
look at the name she's lost to.
Boy howdy. Am I happy that Cortez won? Yeah, I picked Cortez.
Of course, everybody is.
But I could have seen it going the other way
Easily.
and not argued one bit.
No.
So now, the one that I can't argue with whatsoever at middleweight, Abdul Razak
Al Hassan.
Al Hassan went up against Jacob Malcolm.
Yeah.
There's a reason why there's a silent spot there, guys. Wow.
I mean,
Unanimous decision for Malcone.
yeah.
Al Hassan should have had it within the second round, but
That's the problem with him. If he doesn't get it early,
he's not going to get it at all.
probably not going to get it.
And this fight just proved that. Because Malcone, I knew what I was... Because Malcone was the favorite in this fight. And I remembered Malcone's last 2 fights. He lost
Yep.
tremendously.
And I picked Al Hassan.
Yeah, I did too. And wow. Halfway through the first round, I was
He
kind
outboxed him. Period.
Yeah.
He controlled the range, outboxed him.
Yep.
Hey, takedown. Done. Fight's over.
And it was exactly like that. Exactly like that. Now, onto our co-main. It wasn't originally our co-main, but it became our co-main.
No, there's no way that this should have been co-main.
This should have been a headline. No, it shouldn't even been a headline.
No.
The prelims, it should.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
For Chase's sake, yeah, I'm okay.
Let you headline the prelims.
Andre Arlovsky and Chase Sherman. Arlovsky with the U, and
I mean, if you're Chase Sherman, you just got to be embarrassed.
completely embarrassed. Because it was,
He just out old manned you.
and Chase ain't that old.
That's what I mean. That was the younger guy coming in, and the old man just out old man and just being smarter
Yeah.
and better. Yeah, you're younger, you're faster, you're stronger,
Don't
but I'm gonna win.
And boy, howdy did he. I mean, again, it wasn't, to me, it was another boring
It
heavyweight
was a
fight.
boring ass fight, easy decision.
And Arlovsky just outpointed him. And he did it the right way.
Yeah, he did.
Kudos to the little man.
Yep, he did it.
Yeah, he did it. I didn't think I'd ever be upset about an Arlovsky win. But hey, old man's still got it.
No,
No,
he just
no, he just
he figured out how
outsmarted
to
Chase.
not lose that night.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Got a good payday. Good for him.
On to the main event.
I mean, it basically concludes what the past 2 weeks have been of our mini middleweight tournament.
Yep.
That's what these last 2 weeks have been.
Yeah. And
They were. That's why this was supposed to be, or last week was supposed to be Till.
yeah. Just
That way
finally
you
put
had
that.
everybody right there.
Yep.
You're getting Gastelum back for losing his title shot
Yep.
because that wasn't supposed to be Anderson Silva.
Ooh.
Or no,
It
no,
wasn't.
he was supposed to get to. Silva wasn't supposed to be headlining with Adesanya.
No. It was supposed to
It
be
was
the
supposed to be-
rematch.
no, it was supposed to be Whitaker versus Gastelum for the belt.
That's right, but Whitaker had the hernia. Yeah.
Yep. So we lost our main event.
Yep.
It bumped Israel and Anderson up to main event, and we had a 3-round main event snooze fest.
Yeah.
But that was supposed to be Gastelum's title shot.
Yep.
Because what people don't realize, and even all the UFC experts, all the fighters, they didn't realize that Whitaker only had a couple of title defenses.
Yeah.
And he didn't even really have that.
Not really.
Because Jacare
Yeah.
was the Whitaker fight against Jacare.
I was gonna say, if you want to roll down this road, we can.
that
That's
was
fine.
to set Jacare up for the title shot.
Yep.
It was Jacare Rockhold 2
But
from Strikeforce. Because they fought in Strikeforce for the belt.
yep. But unfortunately, Bobby
Unfortunately,
Knuckles kind of threw
knocking
a
the
wrench in
fuck
that
out.
motherfucker.
Pissed me off. And then so Whitaker gets the title shot.
Yep.
Wins.
Yep.
But that wasn't a title shot. That was an interim title shot. He was the interim champ.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
When he beat Romero, that was for the interim belt.
Yep.
And then when he rematched Romero, that was for the belt that only he could win because Romero missed weight.
Yep.
It's still a title defense. Name his next title defense.
After
It was supposed to be Gastelum.
Yeah. And it turned out it was...
Nobody. He had to pull out.
That's right.
His next title defense actually ended up being Izzy, which he lost.
Yep.
So he technically really had 0 title defenses.
No?
Even though he had the belt that whole time.
Yeah, because he had the belt for a year and a half, almost 2.
Almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Last year he fought 3 times.
Yeah.
He's fought 3 times now in 9 months.
Yep.
And DC's like, I didn't. Stipe didn't.
No.
All these cats that lost didn't fight.
No.
Whitaker's fought.
Every step of the way.
And he's fought nothing but the top talent.
Yep. Then he's beat.
Torched them.
Yeah.
They weren't even close.
No. Not at all.
Cannonier was supposed to be a test to set him up for the title.
And
all of a sudden, Adesanya jumped up to 205. That's gone.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'll take on Gastelum.
Yeah. And I mean, and this is this is the one thing I will never let go when it comes to Gastelum. Is that one fucking press conference. I'll never let it go. We'll never let it go. Gastelum, how does it feel to be overlooked? Okay, Whitaker, after you win this, hold on. You just asked him what it felt like to be overlooked, and now you're overlooking him. This kid...
Whitaker does everything right.
Everything. And Gastelum, the one thing that we couldn't take away from Gastelum was the control. Because he was still cutting off Whitaker every here and there. I mean, Whitaker was dominating the fight, don't get me wrong. But Gastelum being able to hold out for the 5 rounds, just again, Bobby Knuckles should have knocked him out.
I mean, maybe.
Should have.
Maybe.
I think so.
Gastelum's tough to knock out.
He really is.
Ask Adesanya.
So you got this little weird love triangle between the 3 of them.
I mean, Adesanya... Gastelum, go back through his career, you're not going to find a lot of knockouts. Not him getting knocked out.
No.
That little sumbitch does not drop.
No, he does not. He's
hard to put away.
He's a tough little shit.
He is a true... If you can't beat him, there's no fucking way in this world you can be champ.
No way.
No way.
No way.
If you can't beat him, I don't want you to be my champion.
No way. No way.
You don't know what it means to be a champion.
No. Oh man.
So
anyways,
even as good as Vettori performed, because he was in the audience watching.
Yep.
He knew. He knows. That's Bobby's fight.
Absolutely.
Next fight to be booked is going to be Adesanya, Whitaker 2.
Yeah. It has to be.
It'll headline. They'll find a country that's open.
Yep.
And they'll sell 80,000 seats.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, man.
I mean, poor Calvin only came close in round 3.
Yeah.
To holding his own in a round.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have gave round 3 to Calvin. He only got outstruck by 1 punch, and he was clearly landing the harder strikes.
Yes. Yeah. But other than that,
and Calvin's a All-American wrestler, taken down at will by Robert Whitaker, who never wrestled before MMA.
Yep.
Yet again, folks.
He's not a wrestler.
GSP, dominating wrestler. Never wrestled in high school.
Nope.
It's going to prove if you want to learn to wrestle, you can if you put in the fucking work.
As long as you put in the work. As long as you put in the work. That's it.
Yeah, Whitaker dominated. He's clearly the next fucking title challenge. Get out of here. It's not even close.
He has to be. Yeah.
So. This week, baby.
This coming up Saturday. This coming up Saturday.
I've been trying to keep it out of my mind so I don't think about it.
261.
No. It's not only UFC 261.
Oh, this
Sold out in 15 minutes, 15,000 tickets.
Oh, fucking course.
And I love watching the embeddeds. All these fuck nuts showing up, mask on. You're in Florida, completely irrelevant.
Yeah, they don't give two shits.
Then one dude shows up, winging it.
Uh-huh.
And that's why I made fun of you about the hype video, because you watch one of his videos. You're sold, baby.
Oh, Masvidal?
Yeah, you are sold.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I want Usman to fucking smear the floor with him. What are you talking about?
Don't watch any of the embeddeds with Masvidal in it. You'll change your mind. Boom. You'll change your mind.
Oh,
and there's precedents. That was not even a week's notice.
No, he had 6 days.
I went 25, and I stopped to get a pizza on the way, and I made weight and went 25 minutes.
Yeah, he had 6 days.
What's he doing to everybody else?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone else.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Smoke Sean.
I stopped off on a private jet and got a pizza on my flight.
And held that dude
to 25 minutes.
Yeah. I still want Usman to just smear the fucking floor with him, man. I really do. Is that what's going to happen? Who knows? But let's talk. We'll just talk about the paper.
Yeah.
We'll just talk about the pay-per-view cards real quick.
Exciting.
Real quick. So starting off the pay-per-view. Anthony Smith, Jimmy Crute.
That's how you're starting off.
Dude.
The pay-per-view.
What? Come on.
I'm
happy to see Lionheart back.
I can't wait for the fucking walkout.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm back to run the show. Little Return of the Mac, baby. I'm ready.
Oh, dude.
Crute.
Wow.
I don't know. He's a monster.
Yeah.
Anthony, it's like he's lost something.
He did. After that fight with Johnny.
That's what I was getting.
And that's where it was. Because he
was destroying people.
His build-up to that fight with Johnny.
He was retiring folks.
Yeah. He
as soon as he had him laid out on the ground, he'd turn around to the camera. You know my name now? Because everybody that he was retiring didn't know who he was.
Yep. And then Johnny got a hold of him, and
he's been a different fighter.
He had that 1,000-yard stare, just like everybody that's gone up against Khabib.
He did.
And with Usman,
but nobody talks about that.
Which is ridiculous, because that was just... And I was upset with that fight on Johnny's performance. That's the problem with that. Johnny should have finished that way early.
Yep.
And he just drug it out.
Well, and see, that's the Roy Jones Jr. effect.
Yeah.
Because Roy Jones Jr. kept taking fools to decisions.
Yeah.
Why? There's no need.
No need for it. You can knock him out in the first round. Come on, man.
What are you doing with these 12-round decisions?
There's no reason
for
that.
That clown?
No reason for that.
John started doing that. Well, why put myself in harm's way to take a chance to lose my title? Then you don't deserve to fucking hold your title.
No. That's how you become the champ.
That's not how you became the champ.
Yeah.
I hate that change in mentality.
You don't point out. You don't get the points just to become champ. You knock fools out left and right.
Very rarely does somebody lose their belt in boxing or MMA by a close.
No, it's all that same. It's all that same mentality. If you didn't beat the champ, you're not gonna be the champ.
Jones Gustafson.
Yes.
If you're the champ.
Yep.
And you do just barely enough, you're going to get the decision.
It's bullshit. It's a biased win.
It is.
Every time.
He's a champion, and to be the champ, you got to
beat the champ. Yeah.
Well, last time I checked, every championship bout, that belt's up for grabs.
Every time. So he's not the champ.
Belt, you got to go earn that belt.
Yep.
You got to go get it.
I hate that. I hate the scoring. I hate the mentality behind it. I think it's so stupid.
The mentality is flawed.
It's ridiculous. But again, I'm
picking Crute, but my brain's picking Crute, heart in my mouth. I'm all in on. I'm riding the Lionheart train.
See, I'm right there. I'm right there with you. I mean, I know the smart choice is Crute. Everything's telling me Anthony. I'm with Lionheart on this one.
If the wallet opens up, all that money's going straight on Crute. Hide and watch.
You want the line?
Crute, let me guess. I haven't even looked at any
Yeah,
of
yeah.
these
No,
lines.
no, Fine.
I'm going to say Crute minus 225.
195. 195 plus 165 on this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, right up here, it's telling you, Crute is the one to pick. But, man, Lionheart, I think this will prove if he's finally found it again.
He's had like 3 different careers rolled into one.
Oh, yeah.
He worked his fighting life off to get to the UFC, made it.
Mm-hmm.
Hung around for a bit, got cut.
Yep.
Had to go back and work the second part of his life completely to the bone. And make it again. Made it, got the title shot, smoke showed. Here we are again.
Yeah.
He's on his 3rd life.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope so. My heart is all with Lionheart.
Oh, absolutely.
I just love watching him on all the analyst and breakdown shows.
He's so good. He
looks like a fucking school teacher.
He does. He really does.
His glasses.
He does have that.
He looks good. He looks straight and clean.
Franklin. No.
Yeah. Rich Franklin.
Rich Franklin. Yeah.
The
He's
math teacher.
Yep.
Except he looks more the part.
He
when he's got
really
his
does.
Glasses on, man. He just looks like you would want your kid. You would want that to be your kid's math teacher.
Looks real studious. Yeah.
He does. I love it.
Moving on. We talked way more on that fight than I thought we were going to. Yeah. At middleweight, Uriah Hall going up against Chris Weidman.
Why is this on the fucking my pay-per-view? Get this trash off here.
Thank you.
There's fights on the early prelims I'd rather have on the pay-per-view.
I would be okay with this headlining the prelims.
I wouldn't.
But
early prelims, I'm sold. I'm game. I'm in. Early prelims. Put it there. That's where it belongs.
But you're absolutely right. Why the fuck is this on the pay-per-view? Because
Weidman's going to take him down and hump his
dry hump him the whole time.
Win the fight.
Yeah.
There you go. That's fight. Next. Weidman the favorite by probably minus 175.
Oh, 125.
25.
125, 105. So.
Well, they're thinking that Weidman's going to. Weidman's not going to stand up with Uriah Hall.
No.
He's going to take his ass down instantly.
Yep. He don't want no.
Get out of here.
No, it's ridiculous. So, the other good thing about 261, besides the Usman Masvidal fight, we've got 3.
1, not 2. Not 3 if you're listening to Laura Sanko. She pulled her belt up today.
Did she?
Yes. But 4 title fights for UFC 261. Laura Sanko's pre-show.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she won the Quibia challenge. She's champ too. Tune in and watch it. It's actually pretty good.
Those shows are actually really
It's
good.
pretty good. It honestly is. But yeah, 3 title fights.
3 title fights. Holy cow. And we're starting off these 3 title fights. Now, I think the co-main and the co-main should be switched. Should
Me too.
But third.
Okay, well, I'm torn because I agree with it in one aspect, but the other aspect.
You agree with the Rose aspect, but you don't agree with the Valentina
Correct.
aspect. I'm right there.
Valentina, if she's not
right
my
there with
headliner,
you.
she's my fucking co-main.
She's co-main. Period. But Rose comeback.
Well, no. Well, let's just hit the fight first.
So at women's flyweight, we got a title fight. We got Valentina Shevchenko defending the title yet again against Jessica Andrade.
Spoiler alert, fight of the night right here.
Absolutely.
Bet it.
Absolutely. Line on this one's 420 to 335.
That's the closest line that Valentina's had at 125.
I am shocked.
And she's still the biggest line on the card.
Yeah, she is. No.
All right.
She's tied with the main event.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll get there. Okay. So Shevchenko,
Tied. Okay.
Yeah.
Still the biggest line on the card. Thank you.
Fair enough. But yeah, Shevchenko against Andrade. Thanks for making the fight.
It's going to be, you know what? Jessica is right. This is going to be the fight of the night. Jessica's already called it too.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun. It's going to be exciting.
Oh, hell
You've
yeah.
got Valentina's the most technical fighter in all of MMA.
All of
period.
MMA.
Any promotion, anything.
Anything. Amateur,
People don't
pro,
realize
don't matter.
how much power she has as a little girl.
Oh, yeah.
They don't realize it.
She'd knock my ass out.
But everybody realizes how much power little Andrade has.
Uh-huh.
That's all she's known for.
Oh, yeah.
Andrade knows Valentina, that bitch got power. Not only does she have just natural power, she also has the speed and technical aspect. That speed and accuracy where Conor generates all of his power.
Yep.
Conor's not an actual big man, but knocks motherfuckers out.
Oh, yeah.
It's the speed and accuracy.
Yep.
This is precision that creates his power.
Oh, yeah.
When you're Valentina and you got them both, that's
Over.
why you're generally a minus 900 favorite.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The only thing that made this line this close was the fact that Andrade has that power, though. And
the way that she beat Caitlin Chukagian on her first 125 fight.
yeah. That was a massive.
Basically beat her with body shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl hits hard.
Yeah, she does.
But first, gotta hit her. And when everybody didn't pay attention to Jennifer Maia going into the fucking
yeah.
When I'm like, what do you guys talk? Jennifer's gonna school her.
Oh, absolutely. And she did. She schooled Calder.
That was easy money.
Yep.
But nobody paid attention to her. Nobody knew her. She was the underdog.
Yep.
And then whenever Jennifer took a round from Valentina, Valentina showed cheeks on her armor. She lost a round. No, that is what they're all saying. She lost a round to Jennifer Maia. You guys are giving Jennifer Maia no credit for
whatsoever
how good she is.
No.
I told you fools how good she was.
Yep.
I told you I would bet her as a dog all the way.
Absolutely.
I bet my fucking house on it.
Just not against Valentina.
No way.
You know, that's the only
But that's
one.
the only reason that this line has dropped on Valentina is because of that one round versus Jennifer.
That's idiotic.
Yeah, Khabib lost the round 2.
Yep.
That one round to Conor.
Yep.
He lost it.
Yes, he did.
That's one.
Yeah.
Do you see Khabib's line dropping anywhere?
No.
No.
And
What
that's
the fuck.
It's a double standard. That's a double standard.
Why are you doing that to Valentina? Get out of here.
Ow. No, it's bullshit. Shevchenko for the win. My question is for you, sir.
Round 2.
Round 2.
Round 2. Sub.
Round 2 sub. Okay. Oh, fuck it. I like it better than mine. I'll ride with that. I'll ride with that too.
People always underestimate Valentina's ground game.
Oh, and it's so good. I don't understand that. I mean, granted, they rarely get to see it, but
Well, it's kind of hard to see it when you're knocking motherfuckers out.
yeah. See, I had knockout in round 3, but I like the sub in round 2 way better. I like that way better. Way better.
I mean, if Amanda Nunes could control Valentina on the ground, but Valentina could control Amanda on the ground.
That's a beast to control on the ground. Oh, man. All right. You ready? Come in.
I'm ready.
Come in. Zhang Weili.
No, it's not. It's Wiley Zhang. This is American Jack. Get the fuck out of here. This is why I like this fight being the co-main, even though I hate it because Valentina should
be
always
co-main.
be
Oh, yeah.
the main or co-main.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's because of this right here. Fuck you, Jack. Rose Namajunas is a fucking immigrant. All of you people can kiss my ass. She's an immigrant. She left communism.
Yep.
She didn't leave it. She escaped it.
Yep.
So I greatly appreciate her with her action. All of these dumbass Americans running around talking up communism and socialism that haven't even left their fucking state.
No.
What are you assholes talking? You know nothing what you're talking about. Rose stands by her comments. I'm kicking that communist ass. This is Rocky versus the Russian. This is it.
I got Rose too.
You better
so
be pulling for Rose.
I got Rose too. But
Fuck this shit.
does not consider any of that stupid shit. I just know Rose is better.
Wiley's really, really good.
She is good. Fuck. Look what she did to fucking JoJo.
She didn't. She hit her 10 times. If you want to say
10 times and look how big her.
You know what? Saturday, just clear your fucking misconceptions up. We'll sit down and rewatch that 25-minute fight. I've got time. Who did Valentina score that fight for?
Just like everybody else did. Anybody that was actually paying attention to the fight.
That was a great fight.
Was.
And that was, and like all the way up, I'd always been picking Wiley because I knew who that bitch was. She's really good.
She really is.
No, she's killing chicks at 115.
Yep.
Had been in these other 3 organizations nobody ever watched a fight from, and I watched them all.
Yep.
I know who she is. She wasn't a surprise to me.
No.
But for the Joanna Queen.
Yeah. Oh, I like
fight,
that better.
I like it too. She's strawweight queen. Always will be. That title will never go away.
No.
That's her division.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody else can fuck off. That fight was kind of like the Gastelum at a Sonya fight.
Yep.
It made Weili Zhang actually be a champion. She wouldn't be as great as she was. She wouldn't be as great as she is without that fight.
No.
It pushed her places she didn't know existed.
Oh, yeah.
And this is her saying. She says it. And I still think Joe won that fight. But I'm not a judge, so she won the fight. And it was a close fight. Anyway you scored it, it was a close fight.
Absolutely.
Great fight. That's why it was fight of the year.
Yep.
Over all the dudes that everybody was, because it was early in the
everybody
year.
that was drooling all over.
There was 6 other fights after.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fight of the year.
And
don't forget about that one.
That's the problem that we have with short-term memory.
Because that one was still way better.
Again, you had to remind me that Mearshard's loss came to Hamzat.
15 seconds. How do you forget that?
Dude, we had a lot of good fights last year. A lot.
Nothing like that.
No, nothing like that.
Dude that actually literally fights at 170.
Yeah.
Go up to 185. Bell rings. Boom. Fight's over. 15-second. Fight's over.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
It was a killer knockout.
I'm going with Rose. Tough fight.
Oh, yeah. You want to guess the line on
Rose. Wiley, probably 250 favorite.
200.
200.
200.
I've been really close.
You have been. You have been really close on these.
I'm tuned into some of the bullshit Vegas pulls off.
Oh, yeah. No, you've been really close on these lines.
Pretty impressed, actually.
I still think I might have to call bullshit on it. Yeah, I did look at it.
No, I haven't looked at any of these. I looked at the fight times. That's how I knew we had an early prelims for this one, then a prelims, then a main.
Yeah.
And of course, I knew who was on the pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah.
I knew that. But I didn't know any of the lines. It's awesome. Because I never would have guessed that Masvidal was that big of a dog to Kamaru.
Right?
When you know that he just went 25 minutes with 0 training camp.
Yeah.
But extra large handmade, homemade pizza from Italy.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah.
How are you getting this line?
Dude, okay, so...
I honestly, if I would have guessed the line, I would have said my minus 250. A clear favorite. That's a 2-to-1 fucking favorite.
Oh, yeah. So Wiley's at a minus 200. Rose is at a plus 170 on this.
That's a pretty big line.
It is. Should be way closer.
Well, it's because of Wiley's power.
Yes.
And she goes Zhang Wiley because she's, of course, Southeast Asian, whether you're Chinese, Japanese, that's all of Southeast Asia. Mm-hmm. That's how they do it.
Yeah.
It's your family
Surname
name
first,
followed by
your given
name.
Yeah.
You can't say surname and given name in
Yeah,
the United States.
I guess.
Nobody has any fucking clue what you're talking about.
Your last name first, then your first
There
name.
you go.
You see, that makes it more...
No, everybody knows last name
Yeah.
and first name.
Yeah.
Nobody has a clue in this country
What
about
the hell is
surname
surname?
and given name. Surname?
What's
I know,
that?
sir. You say sir to me, I turn around and look for my grandpa.
Yeah, right? All right, the main event, man. Main event.
Dude.
Usman, Masvidal. I want Usman to just wipe the floor with him. I
I
really
don't know that
do.
he's going to wipe the floor with him. I don't think.
I don't think that's going to happen either.
Now,
'Cause-
I also don't think that the line is that misconstrued. I mean, it is if you look at
Oh, yeah.
facts of the case.
Yes.
That line should not be that big.
No.
But apparently everybody's on my same page, and this is what's weird about this fight.
Yep.
I don't see any way, anyhow, anywhere on the face of this globe, Masvidal can beat Usman.
Me either.
I don't say that when it comes to fights. Normally it's a fight. Everybody's got a chance.
Everybody's got a chance. I just don't see it happen.
I don't see one chance in this.
No. Not whatsoever. No.
And I just watched him go 25 minutes with no training camp and a large pizza.
Yep. And now he's had a full 8-week camp.
No, he stepped off, and he's still private planing it around. He literally took a private jet from Miami to Jacksonville. And he stepped off in his old Puma or Adidas tracksuit, you know, those old velvet ones. Like LL
Old mob boss. Oh, no.
LL Cool J 1983.
I was gonna, okay.
That one. Yeah, it's like red plush velvet.
Music's perfect for this one.
Yeah, it
so,
is. He had the LL Cool J hat on.
Yep.
And he had the jacket open. Everything hanging out, looks ripped.
Yep.
Ripped. On point. And when he's talking, and he's not wearing a mask, so you get the Masvidal effect.
Yeah.
Dude, this line is by Saturday, this line will not be this. It will be close.
It should be.
There will be a ton of money start pouring in on Masvidal.
Oh, yeah. Because right now, like with the Shevchenko fight, we are sitting at a 420
This
with a
fight
plus
is going to go
330.
the other way.
Oh, yeah. No.
That Valentina line's going to go up.
They got to get closer to the 1,000 mark. That's just ridiculous.
You at least got to
It'll
be
be at least, yeah. It'll be 700 by fight night. But
I think Usman Masvidal,
it's going to be closer and closer.
I think you're going to be looking at that plus 250, plus 200 range.
That's what I was
Usman.
just about to say.
When the ding ding goes off, just let's start this fight. This line is going to draw close.
Oh, yeah.
Masvidal will get people on his side. People will start tossing in cash.
Oh, yeah.
And
Absolutely.
anytime you start tossing in cash on a big dog, that line starts
Just
closing in.
diminishing.
Because Vegas doesn't want to lose all of its money.
Nope.
Just in case.
Just in case. I still see Usman winning.
I do too. But Masvidal makes you believe.
Oh, yeah. And I was going to say is like, I honestly think, because we saw how that last 25-minute fight went.
We did. And so that should clearly put everybody in their right brain saying, he's got a chance.
He does. Or he should. He should have a chance.
Yeah.
I just don't see it, though. That's the thing.
But if he did that without nothing.
Even with a full training camp. That's the thing about
Okay,
Usman.
now everything that we're sitting here talking about,
Yeah.
why in the fuck is Masvidal getting the title shot? What's he done since the Usman fight?
Nothing.
Thank you.
Nothing.
Okay, now we just reiterated that after Whitaker lost the belt, He's
He
fought
won.
and dominated 3 times in 9 fucking months during a lockdown quarantine.
Yep. Yep.
Masvidal's been in the most unlockdown state on the
Oh,
face
yeah.
of the globe.
Oh yeah.
Done nothing.
And just, well, I mean, that's not true. He's been running his mouth for the last. Dude's good at that. I almost want to call him Colby Jr., but that's.
Now, do you want to know what he's done to deserve this title shot? You just said it. He ran his mouth. He pissed Kamaru off.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this fool. I'm taking away his excuses.
Yep.
You, next. Sign it. You're next. I don't care who's number 1.
Yep.
You're next. Full training. No. You get the full 8-week training camp.
Yep. No more excuses.
No more excuses. I'm taking them away.
No more excuses.
That's why we have this title shot that should not be.
By any means necessary, this fight should not exist.
This fight, no.
Not at this time.
Should have to fight at least 3 more times to get the shot.
At least. And yet we're going from loss.
I mean,
to
did Masvidal beat Colby? Well, he did. Then how's he fighting for the fucking title?
Right.
Who's beat Colby? Kamaru?
I mean, besides him.
No one?
No one.
Okay. Why is anybody but Colby fighting for the title?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
That should be the title.
This should be. If anything, it should be Colby and Masvidal. But man, you get that much ego in one spot, it implode on itself. Literally.
It'd be a good fight.
It'd be a great fight.
I'm in for that fight. I haven't saw it.
No.
I saw this fight. Except not like this.
No, not like this.
Now Kamaru's pissed.
Yeah. That sucks.
And he just wants to take away every excuse.
Yep.
So everything that I said before is actually complete and total bullshit from me. No, this line is what it is because of that.
Yeah.
Kamaru just did that to Gilbert Burns.
Oh, yeah.
Get out of here. Nobody.
And Gilbert had
done that.
such a great blow up last year. Such a great blow up.
No, Gilbert had been doing that to everyone else.
I know. And that's the thing, too, is like, because we only took notice last year because of the short fight or the short notice.
Yep.
And
anytime that he was cornering his brother and would take all of his equipment with him just in case.
Yep. Just in case.
I'm here. Kind of like James Krause. Yeah, I'll take that fight.
Absolutely. You're a coach. Yeah, so.
Yeah. I'll corner. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll corner my own fight. It's fine. Love Krause. Gotta get him on the show. Gotta get him on the show.
He's a fucking man.
Yeah, he is. But yeah, no.
Yeah, Kamaru smoke show.
Absolutely.
He's putting a stamp on it.
And I'm right there with him.
And the bad part, he's still in Colorado.
Ooh.
He did not go back to Florida.
Ooh.
He's still with Trevor Whitman, Justin Gaethje, Rose Namajunas. He's still with them all.
Oh. Whoa. Knockout round 1.
I think that's Kamaru's plan.
Knockout round 1.
All right. I think that's Kamaru's plan. Now, how fucked up is it for Trevor? He's got to corner the co-main and the main.
It happens. It happens. You don't get that. You don't get that fucking break. You in and out. Take 5 to breathe, coach. Here we go.
You got Masvidal's walkout song, dude.
That's it.
Change on the way. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
I tell both fighters, hey, you guys got to wear the same colors. What's it?
You can't. Kamaru's champ.
Yep.
He's black and gold.
All right, man.
Yep. It's about our time.
All right.
The phone lit up. I saw the time. That's about our time.
Yep.
You time limit having.
I know.
I know. Suck.
For you people that are listening, here comes the sounder. For you people that are watching, we appreciate that. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll catch you next time.
Hit the Squatch OnlyFans.
No, don't listen to him. There is no Squatch OnlyFans. Okay. Yeah.